Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a ZJ behind me. This video is also going to cover the WJ. What we're working on today is going to be the Dana 44 aluminum, or the Dana 44 HD. The aluminum housings is the big concern there, dragging them over rocks, tearing away all that aluminum material till eventually they fail, they leak. No bueno. So today we're going to be installing one of our Dana 44A Diff Skid plates. Super easy install. Probably take us 10 minutes on the ground, maybe a little longer if you want to do a new Lube Locker and swap out your fluid. But today we're just going to be doing an install on the diff cover, and then hopefully, if the bosses allow, we're going to go hit the ditch with the ZJ, see if we can find some rocks to drag this thing across. So let's get started. So as you see the box here, this is exactly how it'll come to you guys at home. Made in USA, right here in Shakopee, Minnesota, in-house. Don't forget your decals. And we should have hardware kit. Should be everything in there. Alright. Should have had a knife for this part. So we finally got all of our stuff unpackaged, unwrapped. They wrap these extremely well, so it comes nice and clean. So all we're going to do is we're going to pop off our 5 diff cover bolts on the bottom of the housing. This is going to mount to there with our new hardware. And then we've got a clamp that's going to go around the pinion end. It's going to be roughly about here. And as you tighten this bolt in, that's what's going to clamp around there and make this thing super tight. I know some people are concerned with ground clearance that you might lose with that install. But what you're going to gain for the minimal loss of ground clearance, because our engineers did engineer the crap out of this thing to be as tight as possible, you're not going to peel your rear diff cover. You can slide this thing on rocks all day. So what you lose in ground clearance, you're going to gain in confidence, knowing you don't have to worry about damaging your diff cover or your aluminum housing. So since we had to take 5 bolts out of the bottom of the skid, we're going to take the opportunity now to pull the diff cover off, change out our fluid, and then it's way over there. But we're going to throw a nice fancy Lube Locker gasket in so we never have to RTV it again. We started our install, which is removing our 5 bolts. We decided we're going to do a Lube Locker, plus we had a little bit of a leaky gasket, so we're not going to deal with any RTV anymore. But when removing this, to show you guys why the diff skid is so important, this is a steel diff cover, and you can see the rock damage as you're sliding off rocks. It's peeling this up. So this is steel, and if you look down here on the actual diff housing, this whole lip here is starting to peel. So a couple more decent hits would have peeled that diff cover, you know, ripped your threads out, lose all your fluid, leave you hanging on the trail. So with the diff skid, we won't have that issue anymore. We won't have to worry about damaging the bottom of the housing or our diff cover. And then with the Lube Locker, if we ever got to change gears, change fluid, whatever, don't got to buy another one. They're multi-use, so don't ever have to peel off any more gasket maker, pull your diff cover, pull your your Lube Locker, change your fluid, slap it all back together. So got our Lube Locker ready to go. Diff cover's clean on the backside. Diff housing's clean, apply it all dry. Put all your bolts in, minus your bottom 5.
That axle is really rusty.
Could use a coat of paint.
Welcome to Minnesota.
Yeah, it's a Midwest thing. Pay premium prices for all our vehicles and last about a quarter of the time. We got our nice piece of foam so we don't scratch our brand new, super nice powder coated skid plate. We got our Lube Locker done, so now we're at your general install phase for most people. So we're gonna start with 2 of our gold bolts. We're gonna do our top sides to get everything nice and lined up.
I can give you a hand.
Oh, I got her. Don't want camera guy having to do too much. He's a busy guy. So we got our 2 top ones started. So now we're on our pinion side. You may have to love tap it a couple times. use a dead blow so you don't scratch your nice powder coat and paint job. You know, got to keep that as nice as possible as long as we can. So you want this tight up there. This is gonna go on the driver's side. Bolt through. There should be just a hair of a gap here, and as you tighten this down, that's what's going to put tension on around the pinion to hold this side down. Just to show you guys that this can be done in the driveway, we're doing it on the floor. We got it up on jack stands. Also, one of our other employees are kind of taking up one of our lifts right now, so that might have been a different story. You know, use it if you got it kind of thing. But very easy job to do on the floor. All said and done, you know, with the Lube Locker and not filming, probably been a half-hour job. Just got to snug up the rest of our diff cover bolts here and fill some fluid, and we're on to the next project. There we go. So we finally got our super easy armor install done. Now we're going to take it out, go find a rock, show you how it works. So we got us a nice little pile of rocks over here. Fun fact, it's WJ Day and Grand Cherokee Day.
Both Grand Cherokees.
I suppose they are both Grand Cherokees. How's that looking?
Did that go the way you thought it was going to go? Nope.
I've never tried to actually intentionally bash a diff cover on something, so this is new. So it's a little difficult to try and line something up to hit that you've been trained your whole wheeling career to avoid hitting. So we got a little pile of rocks we're working with. I mean, we took a pretty good hit on the drop there. It's holding solid. It's going to hold up for you on the trail.
Oh, I missed it.
Am I going to miss it?
Yeah, you missed that one.
Coming back.
There you go. There you go. That did it. You missed it again.
You kidding me?
There you go. Perfect. Oh, that's beautiful. Don't run over camera, guy.
Was that a good one?
That was really good. You like rolled it out of the way with the diff.
So we're down in Iron Rock's ditch here. Got a couple little test boulders and whatnot, and we're literally just pushing the same rock back and forth, trying to get it to hit to show you guys. But give it a couple more shots, and then we'll call it a day. This is P-Dog's rig, by the way, so he's got to drive it home today. What do you think? One more time?
Yeah, one more time.
All right.
All right, come backwards.
All right, guys, so we're under Camera Guy's infamous silver dub. Just want to show you guys. He bolted this sucker on right before Moab, and he went and piss pounded it. I mean, he did a tank tuck on it. That thing's got dents in it. He's got new rub marks. I mean, he thrashed his lower control arm brackets, but as you can see, we're still true all the way around. We have no concern with our diff cover peeling, hitting our axle tubes or anything on the side. Our front pinion's good. This thing gets beat to hell, and she's still holding up strong. Might need a little coat of paint here and there just to keep it from, you know, rusting a little bit, but they're definitely the upgrade you need if you're running that aluminum Dana 44. So we're done with our diff skid install. Took about 30 minutes or so on the ground with us putting a new lube locker in and changing out diff fluid, grinding our rough patches flat and whatnot, but pretty simple install on the ground. Simple hand tools do just fine. The Dana 44 HD or the Dana 44A that's also found in the WJ runs the same diff skid, so great upgrade for either model. We got out, tried to find a couple rocks we could go bash it on to kind of show you the reason behind why we want to install them. But yeah, easy install, great upgrade. If you guys ever have any questions, give us a call, talk to me, talk to one of the other people here. You always get a real person. If not, we'll give you a call back. Stay tuned in the next video. Got some goodies coming up for you guys, so stay tuned, like and subscribe.